Coach, on our pregame visit, we talked about the three-point percentage. The Racers shoot it well. They're the best in the league at shooting it. Southeast Missouri, they shoot it well as well. But also the difference is the Racers defended well, and that was a big key tonight, holding them to 5 of 22 shooting and making 11.
Yeah, Neil, we knew that was going to be huge. I mean, in 10 league games, they've made 100. They're making 10 a game at over 38%. Did a good job in the first half at 4 of 13, only 30%, but did an incredible job in the second half to hold them 1 of 9. And then at our end, 11 of 23. You should win every time you do that. And so I thought the selection was good. And I thought the other big key that we talked about before the game, Neil, in the first matchup, we really hurt them driving their bigs off the ball screens. And in the first half, I thought we really settled for tough twos, 17, 18-foot jump shots. In the second half, I thought we got downhill off those ball screens. We hit the roll guy at the bucket for layups, made the extra pass. Just our quality of shot in the second half was much better.
Jalen Dupree, I know he battled foul problems tonight, but in 13 minutes he had 5 rebounds for you. You got a good lift off Byron Hawkins as Shaq struggled a bit. Byron gave you 9 points, made all of his free throws, hit a big 3 for you. And Anthony Smith picked up 5 rebounds and 5 points for you too, Coach.
Yes, 3 good players you mentioned there, Neil. Jalen never got in the flow with the foul trouble tonight. But in the stretch, when we put him back in at the 5-minute mark, he got 2 huge rebounds, one at each end of the floor. Had a big-time offensive rebound put back when it was, I believe, a 5 or 7 point game in the second half. Anthony was really good defensively. You saw how active he is in the ball screen defense. He was really good there and rebounded it well, and only fouled 3 times tonight. And then Hawkins was solid. Hit a big 3 to get us going there. Took care of the ball, really defended well.
Coming in, Neil, our coach, our 2-point field goal percentage, 57%, is something that's just been steadily rising. First half shot 38% for 2-point, but a blistering 71 the second half.
I think just the selection again, Kenny, and it's it's challenging in today's. People think you're hating on their game because you don't want them taking step back, fade away, 19-footers. It's a low percentage shot. And we talk to him all the time. Russell Westbrook shoots 36% on those shots, and he's the best in the world at it. So we want to get the ball to the basket and finish plays. And then if we don't have that, we want the ball moving for open looks on the perimeter. And I thought our guys were really mature in the second half and got the shot that we wanted every time, not the shot SEMO wanted us taking.
Well, and when the paint touches increased in the second half, mainly by Morant's drives, the defense would shrink, and then those 3-pointers, were a lot easier shots on the perimeter.
We talk about that a lot, Kenny. The one pass around the arc on the perimeter 3, it's a tough shot. But whenever that ball hits the paint and you're kicking out the shooters in rhythm, it's just a higher percentage shot. And then we had the great one. It was an 8-point game. Terrell catches it wide open on the wing. He had hit 2 threes in a row, but Stark was wide open in the corner, and he made the extra pass, and Stark buried it to put us up double figures and finished them off from there.
Coach, you're an old point guard, and so you've got to teach your freshmen that late in the game, when you're taking that turnover with 3 seconds left, you got to pass that to someone so it doesn't hit your stat sheet. You got to educate the young boy.
I'm glad he's a lot better point guard than I was.
All right, UT Martin, it's, of course, a short road trip, but rival fans usually travel well to that one. But if you need to know anything about them, I realize their record isn't what you need, what they want it to be. They went to Jacksonville State and won, and no one else has been able to do that. That's scary enough for me, Coach.
Well, no doubt. They present some problems because they have a different style of play to them. They play the matchup zone. They mix their coverages in it, give you a different look about every time down the floor. And we really executed well against it the first time. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments. So we'll have to have a quick turnaround here, a good preparation day tomorrow. Would love to see a huge Racer crowd over at Martin on Saturday.
Yeah, I think we had a tough time on the defensive end. They got going, they got a couple open shots, and then we kind of took some tough shots early, and it led to the early lead for them. But we eventually got a few stops and got it going.
What was the key to that 16-3 run in the middle of the second half?
We just got stops, and we got out in transition, and we're a dangerous team when we get out in transition.
As far as you, I mean, you guys only led 8:38, but it was the final 8:38 that mattered. At what point were you guys telling yourselves, listen, we're within grasp, we can get this win?
I think we were down like 2 or 3 in the second half, and we had got a couple stops and got it going. And I said we got to step on them, and we came together as a team and gathered a few more stops and a couple more buckets, and that sealed the deal.
Mahoney was really good there in that big part of the first part of the second half. What did you guys do defensively to change against him and kind of take him out of his equation?
He's a great player, and our game plan was just try to make him take tough shots. And I think we did a solid job of making him take some tough shots, but he hit a few hard shots, so credit to him. But I think we did a decent job at the end to come out with the W.
I know we don't talk a lot about last year at all, but was there any thought at all about how coming here last year was kind of a frustrating moment for you guys, and to come to the Show Me Center and get a win? Did that cross your mind?
Just me personally, and probably Real the same. I know coming in last year we lost to them in this building, and knew it was probably going to be our last time playing here, so we wanted to end on a good note, and that's what we did.
You and John and Terrell all combined for 44 of 55 points in the second half. Offensively, the three of you guys, but how much synergy, how did it feel to just kind of get that going?
It's a great feeling. Like I said, we're real good on the offensive end, but it starts on the defense. And when we're able to get stops consistently and get out in transition, you never know who's going to score. And we all got it going kind of in the second half, and that's what kind of pushed the lead up at the end.
Was there any moment there in the second half that you guys felt like you weren't going to come away with this win? Was there a moment that there was any doubt?
Not really. We knew that we needed stops, though. So once we got the stops, we knew that we would be able to score the ball. So that's what we was focusing on, and we never had the mindset that we wasn't going to come out with a win.
You had a little bit of a scare there in the first half. Did you play the way that you wanted to in the second half to kind of shake that fear off, or was it like what happened after halftime, just for you particularly?
Well, I was stretching it out and started getting a little bit of jogging in to see if I could do everything. And I got in warm-ups and got a couple layups and jump shots, and I felt that I could go. So I just try to play and not worry about it and play through it.
Well, you had, I believe, 3 and 1s in part of that stretch. Career high 23. Just what was working for you offensively there, especially in the second half?
Attacking the rack, being able to slice the defense, go by my man, and finish through contact. And that's why I felt like I played a big part in our offense.
This is the biggest deficit that you guys have overcome this season so far. Is that something that you guys even think about, knowing that you can come back from a double-digit deficit on the road to get a big road win?
We never think about like being down, but we know that we are capable of overcoming everything, adversity. And once we play defense, we can do anything.
Well, that's what I was just asking Stark about that. Stark, Miller, and yourself combined for 44 of the 55 points that the Racers scored in the second half. When the three of you guys are going like that, what's it like offensively, just moving the ball?
When us three are going and we have a little contribution from the other players that come in, it's hard to stop us as offense. So we really led the team tonight in the second half to rally back and get the win.